Hello and welcome to Myeisha. I am Myeisha and I'm going to be doing your reading today. This is for my fixed signs, my Taurus, my Leo, my Scorpio, my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on with you guys, okay? Let me pick up my puppy. Come on. Bro, why are you doing all that if you don't want to come up? Well, obviously she doesn't want to come up here, but okay, now she do. Come on. This is going to be a multi-subject reading. And so we're going to go over everything. Y'all want to see my puppy? Here she goes. Here she goes. Sit right there, girl. But it's gonna be a multi-subject reading, so we're gonna go over a ton of different subjects with heavy emphasis on love. Okay, we're gonna put heavy emphasis on love. Please remember that if you use the code DM at checkout on mytarotshop.com, you can get 15% off of these videos and voice message readings and things of that nature, even emergency reads. And if you use the code DM at checkout at theconjurelady.com, you can get 30% off the entire website. Okay, so let's see what's going on. All right, so when it comes to your life, the first card you have is the official person card. There's definitely someone special or important in your life. I feel like whoever this person is, I feel like they make you, I think they make you feel good. I feel like they did. I feel like they make you feel understood. I feel like they give you hope. Okay, the problem with this person is that they may be manipulative, very strict. They could have control issues. This could be someone in a position of power. Whoever this is, I do feel like they run their own program or do things their own way, and that could be really draining towards you. This could also be you starting to value yourself, you starting to run your program the way that you want to run it. Next, you have the marriage card. The marriage card talks about everything coming together for you. It talks about the heavens and the earth aligning in your favor. It talks about partnership. It talks about reciprocity as well as just balance and equal give and take. It talks about wishfulness or wish fulfillment and your future. This is saying that you are on the road to that, but what you're going to need to do is set boundaries. I feel like it's a lot of people checking for you. It's a lot of people interested in you, whether you see it or not. I feel like there's a lot of potential in your life when it comes to career, when it comes to finances, when it comes to every aspect. And the problem is you're not really setting those necessary boundaries. You're not really grinding and going after the things that you desire. I feel like you're kind of just letting life happen, and that's a big mistake, okay? You have the house card, which tells me that you are stable when it comes to your life. Not only are you stable, things are truly coming together. I see miracles happening. So for those of you guys who have had or who are having like housing issues or just issues with your stability, your finances, you can rest assured that God is going to show out for you, okay? Your angels, your ancestors, your spiritual team, they're going to show out for you. I feel like you are 100% on the right track. The main female card is telling you to speak up and stand up. You have to gain some sort of balance in your life. You have to make sure that you are moving in the direction that you actually want to move in. You need to make sure that you are cleansing your energy, you're speaking the things that you want into existence, and then you need to pour a little bit more into yourself. I feel like a lot of you guys have not been engaging in mutually reciprocal situations, and I feel like that has been your biggest blockage. It kind of seems like you give and give and give, and then you don't get what you really want in return. When it comes to your life, I feel like some of you guys may be having financial issues. You could be feeling, again, off balance. You probably need to manifest. One of your blockages is the Empress. You don't really believe in yourself. This is the Empress. You are your biggest blockage. Just like there's no limitations on you, but you don't see that. This is also like you're not harvesting. You're not, the fruits of your labor, it doesn't seem like you're benefiting off of those as of yet. And so life could feel hard because it's like I'm working, and when am I going to have my breakthrough? The Ace of Pentacles is another blockage for you. You're not really stable the way that you want to be, despite the fact that Spirit is coming through for you and they are making your life a lot better and a lot more stable. You're not where you want to be, though. The last blockage that you have is regret, remorse, negative feelings and emotions, sadness. You've been through a lot, and that's the blockage. You could be feeling like the people that are around you are truly not for you. You could be feeling like you're pouring into the wrong spaces or places. You could just be feeling really uncomfortable. You could be feeling really off, okay? And when you get this cup, this Five of Cups, this card, the Five of Cups, it's really a sign to start talking to somebody. It's like you try to be so strong. For what? This is telling you to vent. It's telling you to talk to somebody. It's telling you to put your feelings out there. It's telling you to get help before you have a nervous breakdown. I be trying to tell y'all. In the near future, I do see you reaching wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, things coming together, miracles happening, prayers being answered, you feeling better. My advice for you is to trust your intuition and connect with Spirit. Your angels, ancestors, guides, they want to speak to you. They want to talk to you. Let's see what they want to say as a matter of fact. As a matter of fact. Let's see what they want to say to you. Pivot. Pivot. That is what they're telling you. This says sometimes when things aren't falling into place, after trying and trying, and that's what y'all been doing, y'all been trying and trying, it's time to ask yourself if pivoting in some way would be a good idea. In this case, it would. It's telling you to pick up the pace, baby. It's telling you to grind. It's telling you to do a little bit more. You need to figure out if pivoting would be a good idea so that your life can flow more easily and effortlessly. Like I said, you guys have been putting in a lot of work and it just don't feel like it's working out. So you gotta pivot. And for a lot of you guys, what this means is that you have to manifest. You can't do things the old-fashioned way. You need to, well, you know what? Let me take that back. Because manifesting is the old-fashioned way. Y'all just didn't know that. Y'all just didn't know that. Because some of the things that my grandma does still to this day is definitely manifesting. You need to manifest. You can manifest. You can, I say hoodoo. That's what I say. It could be through your cooking, through your seasonings, through the nourishment that you give to your body. Just make sure that you're speaking over the items that you are preparing. It could be through candle magic. It could be through water. You know, anything. You need to speak over the items that you're preparing and consuming. This is telling you to co-create with the universe, make magic. They're wanting you to move forward. They're telling you to pivot just a little bit. And I know you've been seeing signs and synchronicities that's telling you much of the same things. I'm sure you've been seeing angel numbers. You've been seeing signs to connect with your spiritual team, with your angels, with your ancestors. But I bet you ain't prayed, you ain't meditated, you ain't, wrote a letter, you ain't journaled, you ain't talked to me, you ain't did nothing. What's the problem? How you guys feeling? You feeling defeated? How you feeling? You feeling like you just now bouncing back? I'm curious. We're about to go over your love life or your mental health though, and then love. Oh, I'm gonna see how you feeling right now. Actually, I'm over here asking y'all questions. Let's just ask the cards. And please remember that this is not a personal reading. It will not resonate with everyone. If it resonates with you, congratulations. If it doesn't, sorry for you. Maybe the next one will. Please subscribe to this channel, hit like on this video, share this content, and maybe for a friend of yours, okay? Also, if whether this resonates or not, I know for a fact that a personal reading will. Y'all better ask somebody. You can book a video just like this at MyeishaShop.com and get 15% off by using code DM at checkout. What is going on with these? Okay. Mentally and emotionally, what's up? You guys are holding in your feelings and emotions. You're feeling ashamed. It's almost like you have done something that you may feel has kind of embarrassed you. You could feel like you've been rejected. I feel like you're disappointed in yourself. Maybe you guys were acting kind of weak-minded. I know I be having my moments, trust and believe. I feel like you guys did a disservice to yourself. And I feel like now you don't know how to straighten things out. You don't know what to do or what you should be saying. You don't know what's next. The quest card being here is saying that it's in reverse. So it's saying that you're stagnant right now. I feel like part of you wants to move forward out of a certain situation, and part of you wants to just sit in that energy. I feel like you feel drained. You're keeping a lot of things to yourself. You're not really talking to people the way that you should be. And I feel like you're just not in a good mental space. When it comes to your mental and emotional health, the card of balance is saying that you need to become more stable. You need to fix or heal your hearts. And you need to talk to somebody, let it out in order for you to move forward towards your future. Now, this is essentially just telling you to connect with your support system. Connect with others. If you don't have a support system, connect with me. I offer intentional healing sessions. And so we can work through all of this, all that you got going on. I offer intentional healing packages, which are going to be 15% off as well using the code DM. And the packages is already you buy 3, get 1 free. The card of discovery is here in reverse. I feel like you're trying to figure things out. You're trying to figure yourself out. I feel like your mindset has been changing drastically. I feel like you do feel unstable. You feel like you've been tripping. You feel like you ain't been doing the things that you needed to do. You feel not so great. There may have been some negative self-talk. Maybe you are trying to cheer yourself up now, but it's like you just keep feeling down off and on. You could be feeling like you don't even know why you're feeling down. You don't even know why you in your feelings. You don't know why you in your head, but you need to heal. You know that. I know that. We all know that. The card of recovery is here, which is healing energy. It's saying that you need to communicate. Look at this throat chakra over here. It's saying that you need to communicate. That is going to be the key to enlightenment, the key to opening up new doors for yourself. When it comes to your mental and emotional health, the advice is to let go of anything or anyone that is making you feel insecure or unstable. The advice is to protect yourself from whatever is making you feel uneasy. The advice is to start trusting your intuition a lot more, shining light on your issues instead of hiding them. And the advice is to connect with your spiritual team. When it comes to your mental and emotional health, you've been through a lot. I know that. You know that. You just try to hide it. It don't make no sense. Your testimony is important, and it can help so many people. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? We going ahead and moving on to your love life. Y'all need to talk to somebody. And with intentional healing sessions, you get clarity, you get perspective taking, and things like that. So come on now. We available every day over the phone. Let's go with your love life. Your love life. Spirit, what's going on with love for my Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. Okay, well those won't go back in, so we're gonna keep them. Oh Lord. Okay. So when it comes to your love life, you are for sure stuck. You in your head. I feel like you feel as though in love things are not working out the way that you want them to. When it comes to your love life, the card of imprisonment is here. It says that you may feel like you have limitations on you. Some of you guys have not been feeling very confident about yourselves. I feel like you haven't been confident when it comes to your appearance, your worth, your ability to attract others. I feel like you guys have just really been uneasy. Your love life is unstable right now. Why are you biting this? Lord. Your love life is unstable right now. It's like if you're in a commitment, it ain't a good one. If you are not in a commitment, this may have been a recent thing. It's like you just now starting to feel the effects of not having that partnership that you want, that commitment that you want, that person that you want. I feel like you're starting to be in your feelings. The card adjudication is here. Some of you guys could have legal situations to be finalizing and ending, separation, divorce, or this could be that you are just really trying to decide what's next for your love life. The card adjudication is clarified by the Page of Cups. Yeah, you want a new beginning. You want a breakthrough. You want for something to give. You want for something to change. When it comes to your love life, the false person card is here. And it just tells you to watch the company you keep. Not only would this tell you to watch the company you keep, it tells you to watch yourself. It tells you to make sure that you're not psyching yourself out. This is saying make sure that you trust in your intuition. Make sure that you're moving towards abundance in general. There's somebody in your love life that got you in your feelings. There's somebody who got you regretting saying things to them, expressing yourself to them. They have you very remorseful. When it comes to your love life, I feel like you're mourning a relationship. You're mourning a relationship or a connection. I feel like even if you in a connection, it's feeling like you have to let it go. The card of gift says that everything that's happening in your love life is actually a blessing in disguise. I feel like in terms of love, you are for sure moving in the right direction. The problem is you over there worried. You over there worried, you in your feelings, you feeling like things are not going to be the way that you want them to be. You feeling like you're not going to have your happily ever after. And none of that is true. None of that is true. I feel like in terms of love, you are definitely going to exceed your own expectations. One of your blockages is the Fool card. You don't have no faith. I feel like somebody or a situation has really just sucked the faith out of you. It's like you keep giving and giving and giving. You're always being transparent. You're always trying to be vulnerable. You're always trying to open up, but people be playing in your face. When it comes to your love life, the Seven of Wands is another blockage. This is challenges, competition. There's gonna be people pushing you away or rejecting you. You guys, I'm getting over I'm getting over something. This could be somebody pushing you away, rejecting you. This could be you feeling challenged. This could be someone choosing others above you. And even if it's not right now, maybe you have some insecurities because you never being chose. It's almost like people were thinking that you were a thrill when you're really a spouse. You have the Eight of Pentacles. You work. You work on things that you probably shouldn't. You deal with one-sided relationships. Now, for some of y'all, the blockage is that y'all literally work a lot, or you're dealing with someone who works a lot. You're dealing with somebody who acts like they don't have time for you and they're not prioritizing you. When it comes to your love life, what you can expect in the near future is a permanent ending. I feel like this is going to be an end to worry, an end to stress, an end to anxiety, an end to situations that make you feel like you're lacking or make you feel like you're not who you actually are. It's the end for a lot of things and a lot of people. With Temperance being here, the advice is going to be to focus on your home life, your family. This does tell you to focus on relationships as well. It's telling you to shift your energy. Understand that miracles are actually happening in love for you. Now, if you are connected to someone, even loosely, we're going to see what's up with that. FYI, this portion is only in a full-blown love reading. So if you want to skip all the other subjects, then go ahead and book a full-blown love reading. And we can get real deep into your love life. Now, it's a love portion in the multi-subject reading, but this is it. That's the fullest extent. Then I will move on to your finances. But because this is a video, a YouTube video, I'm going to go a little bit further into your love life. So if you're connected to someone, love triangle, you're connected to someone who's connected to other people. You're connected to a whore, somebody with multiple lovers, somebody who can't sit down, someone who's always running the street, someone who's actually putting you on the back burner. Who is this? What zodiac sign are you dealing with? What's the zodiac sign of the whore that you got on your hands? Let's fix these. My, you're my. And it's crazy. You guys think that somebody is really just so perfect despite their flaws, and they can't even do right. Third-party situations, multiple lovers and choices is one of your blockages, or is what's going on in your love life. I feel like somebody believes that they can do better. What you're not expecting is that this person that you're connected to, they are going to give you an offer. They may have been taken away. They may have been distant from you because of an offer from another person or someone else showing interest, but they're going to come back around and try to give you an offer. I feel like when they come back around, you may be the one that's kind of uninterested, or you may just act like they was acting, because I feel like they did throw you to the curb. I feel like they put you on the back burner and then they went somewhere else. They could have been taking trips with this other person. I feel like they could have just been distancing themselves from you. I feel like whoever this is, they weren't considering you in any way. What you need to know is that you really dodged a bullet, but I feel like you're trying to get hit by it, so we're going to keep going. When it comes to this situation, you may believe that things are falling apart, but they're actually falling together. I feel like when it comes to your love life, or when it comes to your romantic connection with this person, I feel like you guys are going to mend the pieces of y'all's relationship, despite the fact that there has been a lot of turbulence and there's been a lot of wrongdoing. I feel like you guys are going to try your best to work on things. Now, in my intentional healing sessions, I tend to ask people, especially if they're coming because of relationship trauma, I tend to ask people like what I'm about to ask y'all. So answer the question in the comments. Write it and answer it. If the person on your mind never changed, if they just stayed as is for the rest of your life, would you be able to spend the rest of your life with them? What's your answer? Are they solid enough for you to spend the rest of your life with them? If they never changed, you cannot say, Myeisha, yeah, if they did this, this, and this. No, it's if they stayed the same. Would you be able to do that? If the answer is no, then you guys need to move around, because here's the thing. A lot of people never ever meet their full potential. And a lot of times we get in situations and the person is almost perfect, but then they be having these big old issues. And instead of us being like, you know what, this is not the level of love that I desire, we be like, I can work with that. Why do you need to bargain? Why do you need to work with something? Why do you are not the Goodwill. So I need you to make sure that you are considering yourself and considering the fact that you're selling yourself short every single time you give someone an opportunity to be with you when they're not actually what you want. I feel like this person has caused you to become depressed. This could also be someone who's functioning through depression. I feel like this is somebody who, if they don't have you in your feelings yet, they gonna have you in your feelings. I do feel like you guys will come together in an actual relationship, and hopefully the relationship prospers. But right now, from this spread, it looks like it's gonna be BS. That's what it looks like. I feel like y'all need to think it through. Now, let me tell you this, though. You can change the energy. You are an alchemist. You are an alchemist. You can shift the energy. You can have the perfect relationship. But it's going to take work. It's going to take for you to work on you. It's going to take for this person to want to work on them. Like, that's something that you need to consider. Clingy, old exes, dead relationships, old ways. Let me clarify this, because what I'm getting from this is this person seems to be getting rejected from the connection that they wanted, and then now they're going to be all over you like they never were before. Look, and then these fell out. 6 of Cups, yep, like I said, they coming. They coming. They coming emotionally unstable. I feel like whoever this is, they're going to express to you the things that have happened to them. I feel like they're going to let you know their baggage and their drama and things of that nature. So be prepared, okay? Be prepared. We're going to see how you feel about them and how they feel about you. If you want to go over your love life, book a full-blown love reading on my website. Don't forget to use the code DM at checkout. Yeah, where does this go? Okay. Okay. So when it comes to this person, you love them. You love this person. You feel like they are a wise person. You feel like they're a good person. You feel like you guys can evolve. I feel like you feel very confused by them. You feel rejected. I feel like you believe that this person causes unnecessary problems. Part of you feels like you don't even know them, but you want to get to know them. You want to speak life into them. You are feeling depressed by the things that they've said to you. Maybe they have not been too great, okay? But you still want it. You see a future with this person. You feel like, man, if we could just communicate, get on the same page, if, you know, this person can just see my heart, and if the relationship can just become stable, like if we're seeing each other consistently, spending consistent time with each other, then this person is going to love me. You want to heal and recover the relationship between you and this person. That's what you want to do. Stop. You want to heal and recover the relationship between you and this person. You love them and you see a future with them. Tell me who you're dealing with. When it comes to your person, they feel isolated, misunderstood, alone. They feel like the communication between the two of y'all is a little bit off. When it comes to your person, they feel drained. They feel like they got a lot going on. They feel like you're holding them on a pedestal, like you want too much out of them with the card of perfection. When it comes to your person, they feel very much uneasy about the situation between y'all. Impartiality says that they're confused. They have this whole it is what it is attitude. So they're not for real stepping, but they want to. And 1 minute and next minute they don't. This person may feel like you don't want them. Perseverance is saying that they're trying to be happy with you. They feel like maybe we can be happy and stable together. But they could also believe that a lot of damage has happened in this situation. Your person has this woe is me energy. They don't really care about themselves. So it's going to be hard for them to care about you. When it comes to your person, they have the card of enlightenment. They know that you're a solid person. They know that you're a good person. They know that there's a lot of potential between the two of you. They know this. I feel like this person is very attracted to you. I feel like this person feels like you are an intuitive person. They feel like your intuition is on point. They feel like they can't really hide behind a false mask with you. That's how they're feeling. When it comes to what your spiritual team wants you to know about this situation, religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by religious factors, upbringing, and spiritual paths. So you guys, this could be something that's not spiritually aligned for you. This could be something that you're just trying to force when it comes to your own free will. This may not be spiritually supported. Chemistry. I feel like there's a strong magnetic attraction coming over the both of you. I feel like you guys have great sexual energy and chemistry. This is saying that in terms of this situation, this person will come in when you're happier. This is saying that you attract more people. You attract romantic interest when you're enjoying the moment and you're enjoying life. So when you're over there in your room in the dark, fixated on this person, waiting for them to call and things like that is not going to happen. This person is somebody who's going to come towards you out of the blue, reach out for you out of the blue. But let's get a little bit more. When it comes to your romantic situation, the mutual energy between you and your person is you both want to start over. You both think that the other one has potential. You both want to work things out, but you both also believe that there's third-party energy going on, and you both are tired. You both are stressed. When it comes to your person's most likely actions towards you in the near future, you have Temperance and the Queen of Wands. They're going to come towards you, possibly because they want to get it in. They want to do it to you. And my advice is the Five of Wands. You need to set boundaries. You need to fight for your respect. You need to fight for the things that you want. This is telling you do not just accept ding-a-ling or kitty cat. You need to make sure that you and your person are actually on the same page and wanting to come together or be together. You need to make sure that you're not going with the flow, because you're not a go with the flow kind of person. As much as you try to pretend that you just chill, you're actually a lover. You're a lover. You can't go with the flow, so stop trying to do that. In the comments, let me know who your person is. Okay. When it comes to your money, so business, finance, and career, let me know. Are you an entrepreneur or do you work a 9 to 5? Oh, shut up. Okay, I just asked, should I put it up right, and say no. So financially speaking, you feel like you are out of options or choices. I feel like your finances are definitely healing at this moment, but it has been taking a while to do so. When it comes to your finances, I feel like you want a lot more than what you have. I feel like you want a lot more out of life. I feel like you want prosperity. When it comes to your finances, what you need to know is the wait is over. Things are going to be coming together for you a lot more financially. The high priestess is in reverse. I feel like you have been your own biggest blockage for real. I feel like you've been acting like you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, when the answer is to manifest or to co-create with the universe. When it comes to your finances, I feel like you hold so much power or so much weight and you don't understand it. The Grand Dame, this says that you are moving towards financial stability. If you're looking for a breakthrough, this will come during Scorpio season, so after October 23rd. When it comes to your finances, the Six of Cups says that money that's owed to you will come towards you. I do see financial blessings, and with the Devil card being here, it tells you don't stress or don't worry. However, you have vices, you have issues, there's some things that you need to take care of. Delete DoorDash from your phone. Delete Uber Eats from your phone. Okay, cancel all them Apple subscriptions. Okay, cancel all them unnecessary things that you be paying for. You be doing too much. Create a budget. When it comes to your finances, what you need to know is everything is coming together and your money is going to be very, very solid. The Child of Chalices talks about new opportunities coming towards you. If you're an entrepreneur, this could be new customers or clientele. So congratulations when it comes to that. When it comes to your warnings, be careful what you say, what you communicate, what you wish for. Words have power. When it comes to your warnings, if you're not already at odds with somebody, you will be in the near future. And when it comes to your warnings, you need to make sure that you are not falling into a depression. Please take care of your mental and emotional health. That is going to be the most important thing that you have in this lifetime, okay? That's going to be the most important thing that you have in this lifetime. The message from your spiritual team is to move forward. This is saying that it's time to take a leap of faith. I know it feels like everything is not together. I know it feels like you're a little bit lost. Please step for yourself. Please handle your business. Please do what you got to do. You're on the right track. Remember that personal readings are available every day at MyStarshop.com. Use code DM at checkout on theconjurelady.com for 30% off and on MyStarshop.com for 15% off. Have a fantastic day.